everyone, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome back to another planner flip through. Today we are going to be going through my spreads from April through June of 2021. And yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and get started because I don't want this video to be too terribly long. So obviously we have our April dashboard with the sticker pack from SPC. And our first spread is, of course, an SPC kit. This flap is like the most annoying thing on the planet. I need to put something on, there we go. Whoops. I need to put something on top to weigh it down so it's not like causing a shadow. Anyways, so this is my spread for the week of Easter. Not my favorite. I think it's way too busy, and I don't think I'm ever going to do a spread like this ever again with all of like the very holiday or seasonal specific foil. So all of the foil you see, all the overlays and whatnot, are from Sadie Stickers. It was a part of a $2 Tuesday, and obviously it's in silver. I do love the kit itself, but like I said, the foil is just, it's too much if you ask me. So not my favorite. Yeah, but anyways, for this week I did end up canceling my trip to Corpus, and then I booked my Airbnb for Galveston, which, spoiler alert, I didn't even end up going. So that's pretty much it for the highlights of this week. Pretty boring, just a typical long work week. So yeah, that is that week. And then next up we have the week of April 5th through the 11th. This was a spring mystery kit from 2020, I believe, from Glam Planner. I do really like the kit. I just paired it with basic silver confetti, and I do really like the way that it turned out. The colors of the spread just are absolutely stunning, and I really like it. So yeah, that is this spread. Nothing to really note here. Now this spread is probably one of my most, like, it's definitely in like the top 5 of this year as far as most liked spreads of the year on my Instagram. So this is, I don't remember the name of the kit, but it's a kit from SPC featuring Kidness Girl dress art, and it's just like a really fun, it gives me cottagecore vibes, so I really love that. I paired it with matte bronze, so this was my first time using matte bronze, and of course a foil bundle from SPC. Now I struggled a lot trying to figure out what foil to use with this kit, and I saw Andrea's plan with me, and she paired matte bronze with it, and I was like, that is perfect, absolute perfection. So I stole that idea from her and I used it, and I just really like, it's so pretty. Like, I don't know, it's a perfect pairing. So this week we had 2 dogs go in for vet appointments, Buttercup and Penny. They both got their rattlesnake vaccines. I'm always so paired. I live in Texas, Central Texas, and we have gotten, I think we've lived in this house for like 6 years, and over the course of those 6 years we've had 2 rattlesnakes come into our yard that we've had to kill. So I'm very paranoid about the Chihuahuas getting bit by rattlesnakes, so I just brought them in and got them their rattlesnake vaccines. For those of you guys that are unfamiliar, the rattlesnake vaccine isn't going to save their lives if they get bit by a rattlesnake, but it'll give you more time to find an emergency clinic to take them to get them the anti-venom they need. So they're both Chihuahuas, and because they're so small especially, I feel like the venom can just like kill them so much quicker than a large dog. So I wanted to get them that vaccine just as a precaution, because yeah, you never know what's gonna happen, and having that extra time to find a vet and get them in is like, it's very reassuring. So that is that spread. So this week was the week of Earth Day. So this is April 19th through the 25th. This is a mini kit from Glam Planner, and I love this kit. I love this artist. I love the colors, like everything about this kit. I paired it with SPC Rose Gold and Confetti, and I just think the pairing is absolutely beautiful. I always try to use a plant or outdoors inspired kit for the week of Earth Day. So this was the only one I had. It was a mini kit, and like I said in the last video, I have been trying to get rid of use the last of my mini kits so that 2022 is all ultimate kits. So this is one of those kits. This is actually the week that I brought Winnie home. So Tuesday of this week, a man, I worked at a vet clinic at the time, if you guys don't already know, a man brought in a stray that he found at the construction site that he was working at just down the street from the clinic. We checked her. She did not have one or anything like that. She was super thin. You could see quite a few of the bones in her body, so it was obvious that she had probably either been neglected or just out on her own for a little while. We tried to get the guy to take her to the shelter because, I mean, vet clinics can't take in every single stray that comes through the doors. So we try to get everyone to take the pets to the animal shelter, and this man just wasn't having it. He said he had to get back to work and he just didn't want, you know, a predator to get to her or anything like that. So I was like, you know what? She's small. She fits the theme of all the animals in my house. So I was like, I'll take her home and I'll try to find her family. And for those of you that don't know, in the state of Texas, you have to give a owner 72 hours to claim a pet before you can rehome it or keep it for yourself. So that is what I did. I even gave him a little longer than that, but officially after 72 hours, I was saying that she was mine. So that was Friday. So after that, I scheduled all her appointments to get spayed and vaccines and all that fun stuff. But I still told myself, like, if someone like claimed her over the weekend or something like that, like I would totally give her back. But yeah, officially she was mine. I named her, like all that fun stuff. So yeah, so that was this week. Super exciting. I left work early this day to get my second dose of the vaccine, the COVID vaccine, so that was fun. I was knocked on my ass the entire weekend. I was so sick. Just that second dose knocked me out. Friday I had a fever all day. My arm was sore. It was awful. The weekend, as it progressed, I started to get a little bit better, but Friday, for sure, like, I was out of commission. So that is that week. And then this week, this week is just, I don't even know what to say. It is just absolute perfection. So this is the week of April 26th through May 2nd. This was my first week color blocking, and I am just obsessed with this kit. So this was one of the monthly mystery kits from SPC. Don't ask me which month it was because I couldn't tell you. And I paired it with the foil bundle that came with the kit, which was a Twinkle Hollow. And I'm obsessed with this kit. I'm obsessed with this spread. This was definitely a very unique kit and not something I would ever think to pick up like on my own. So it's like a vintage Victorian tea party with like nodes to Disney. So the fashion girls are all like inspired by Disney princesses, and I fit as much as I possibly could into this one spread. So we have 3 here, and then just this one up here, which just shows the back. So anyways, but yeah, this spread is just absolute perfection. So Monday of this week, I took Winnie in to start her vaccine, so we got that taken care of. Thursday, I got her spayed, so just over a week after I got her, I was already getting her spayed because we had a cancellation in the surgery schedule, and had I not gotten her in this week, it would have been months before I could get her in. And I have always spayed or neutered my pets before, especially females, before they ever went into heat, because I'm not about to deal with the bleeding and all that stuff. So I was like, the sooner we get her spayed, the better, because they estimated her age to be about a year. So I would guess she probably hadn't gotten into heat yet. Smaller dogs, it can be a full year before they ever go into heat. So I just was like, I'm gonna get her in as soon as possible. Plus, like, spaying and neutering your pets reduces the risk of cancer astronomically. So this is just a public service announcement to spay and neuter your pets, because yeah. Anyways, so that was that. I started watching The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Yeah, I started watching Falcon and Winter Soldier this Saturday, and it was amazing. But yeah, I just, like I said, obsessed with this spread. So moving on to May. May was my Disney month. So I went all out with Disney Kids for the entire month of May. This one was sort of like a stepping stone into that because it's Disney, but it's not like in your face Disney. Everything in here is very in-your-face Disney, and it has some of my favorite spreads, so let's just go ahead and get into it. So this spread right here is for the week of May 3rd through the 9th. This features Batu Bound, which was an exclusive art set from SBC, and I mean, obviously I had to use it for the week of May the 4th, because Star Wars. I'm obsessed with this kit. Now, full disclosure, I have never seen Star Wars. I watched the first one here. I watched episode 1 on Tuesday, but other than that, I have not seen any Star Wars. I'm trying, but I have a hard time getting into long movie series. Like, if I don't start at the very beginning, it's really hard for me to backtrack and watch. I don't even know how many Star Wars movies there are, 10 or something, I don't know, plus the TV shows now, and I'm just like, it's a lot of time to dedicate to these movies. So yeah, haven't seen them yet, but I just could not use a Star Wars kit here, so I did, and I paired it with Champagne Light's Celestial Foil from SPC, and just the pairing was amazing. I almost used the Champagne Light's Park Hopper foil with this, but you'll see in a couple spreads, I believe, that I used Park Hopper with one of those kits, and I was like, I don't want to use 2 Park Hopper kits within the same month, so it's like, this is the next best thing. It's essentially the same thing, it just doesn't have Mickey heads in it, and it's perfect. So yeah. Monday of this week, 3 of our dogs got sprayed by a skunk, so that was fun. So it was Bay, Oliver, and Buttercup, our Chihuahua, and Buttercup had to come in this day for a vet appointment because she was refusing food and having diarrhea and all that stuff, so I had to bring her in. So that was super fun to stick her in the kennel when she smelled like skunk. I gave her, I don't know how many baths throughout the day while I was at work. I worked a 10-hour shift this day, and I want to say she got like 4 or 5 baths in like our skunk like formula type baths. So that was super fun. But yeah, she got looked at. We got meds for her. She got taken care of. Like I said, I watched episode 1 of Star Wars this day, and I think that's it for this week, so we'll just go ahead and move on to this week. This is such an extra spread, like I don't even know how else to explain it. So this is the week of the 10th through the 16th, featuring the Tarzan kit from Glam Planner, and I paired this with leopard print foil from Sadie's Stickers. This was a $2 Tuesday, and I chose traditional yellow gold, which I never do. I always use light gold, and I am obsessed with it. Like, first off, I could not have picked a better pattern for the foil. Like, the leopard print with this spread is just absolutely amazing. Like, it's perfection. So Tarzan is my favorite Disney movie, so I was super excited about this spread, and it did not disappoint. Like, I don't even know what else to say. Like, it's blinding with how bright and vibrant that yellow gold is, because like, this is the only spread this year that I used yellow gold, and I don't remember the last time I used it prior to this. So yeah, I'm obsessed with it. So as for the week, we had some pretty bad thunderstorms on this Tuesday, and we lost electricity, so that was super fun. I got out early this day for some reason. Oh, I think they were doing like a staff appreciation thing on Wednesdays, and they started doing it where they let like one person out early every Wednesday for I don't know how long, so just to show appreciation. So I got out early that day, so that was fun. Thursday I canceled my trip to Galveston, so that was fun. The reason I had to cancel it was because I had to use all of my money to apply to schools because I was transferring. So that was what I did Friday. Application fees for colleges are just absolutely ridiculous. Pretty much all the ones I applied for were $50 to $75 just for the application fee, and then you have to have all of your transcripts mailed to the schools, and each transcript is like 10 to 15 bucks to ship. And I have to send my high school transcript. I went to a community college in Iowa when I was there during high school to get some dual credits. I went to OSU, and then I went to a community college in Waco to get a head start on this degree. So I had 4 transcripts to ship to every school I applied to. I didn't apply to a ton of schools. I think I applied to 3 or 4, but like, application fees plus transcript fees for every single school, it drained my savings that I had for this trip. So I had to cancel it, and I was really upset about it. But yeah, anyways, next up we have the Park Hopper kit paired with Park Hopper foil from SPC. I used the Lavender Holler Park Hopper with this spread, and it's beautiful. This kit is one of my favorite kits to be released this year. I think it's absolutely stunning. I love the at-home Disney vibes. It's just perfect. Immediately after I saw this kit, I wasn't sold on Lavender Hollow to go with it, but someone on Instagram paired them together, and first off, I saw multiple people use this kit. Some of them use Champagne Lights, some of them use Lavender Hollow, and of the two, I was just really drawn to Lavender Hollow. Plus, I had already used Champagne Lights for the Star Wars kit, so I was just like, yeah, we're just going to, sorry, I was like, where did I mark down that I got accepted to my schools? Because I see that I got, anyways, yeah, so I went with Lavender Hollow. So Thursday of this week, I apparently had an advising appointment with the school I ended up going to and accepting my whatever to get into it. I don't know, you know what I mean. But I was just like, where did I obviously didn't mark down where I actually got the acceptance letter, but I obviously accepted it. I had my advising appointment with the advisor on Thursday. When you're transferring schools, you get a admission decision a lot quicker than if you were applying for like your first college, so that's why it happens so quickly. So I had already gotten acceptance letters for all the schools I applied to, so I chose the school I was going to. I had an advising appointment with the advisor, and then I registered for classes on this Friday. I also applied for FAFSA because your girl needs financial aid to be able to go to school, so that was nice. I marked down on the 22nd that it was Buttercup's 6th birthday, and then this Sunday is when I found Figaro. So if you don't know that story, I was getting gas in the Walmart parking lot, and I saw a truck pull into the back of the Walmart parking lot, in between the Walmart and the gas station where I was, and the driver threw Figaro out of the window of his truck. So I witnessed it, and I picked him up and brought him home. So that happened this Sunday. So moving on. So this is the week of the 24th through the 30th, and I used the Cruella kit from Glam Planner. I paired it with silver foil from Sticker Obsession Co., who's no longer open, so sorry about that. Full disclosure, this is the week that Cruella came out, and I still have not seen Cruella, so yeah. Hopefully I'll see it soon, but I just haven't felt the need or want to sit down and watch a movie lately, so yeah. Anyways, I really do like the spread. Again, I feel like it's a little busy with all the different patterns because we have like the Dalmatian print, Dalmatian silhouettes, we have some quotes, like it's a lot. So I do like it though. So yeah. Monday of this week, I brought Figaro in for his first vet appointment. Sunday night is when after I got him home and got him cleaned up in a bath, that's when I realized like how bad of shape he was actually in. So he had a couple puncture wounds on his back and on his leg from, I'm guessing, a male tomcat biting him. It's not uncommon for tomcats to kill kittens when they're strays and stuff because they want like their genetics to be the pool, you know, whatever. So yeah, so he was in pretty rough shape. He was covered in fleas and disgusting, so it was like, we need to get him in as soon as possible. So I brought him in, we cleaned up his wounds. They weren't infected yet, but you'll see as the week progressed, they do get infected. So he confirmed that he was a boy. I marked down not to get attached because I had every intention of not keeping him. I was going to nurse him back to health because no one's going to want a sickly little kitten. So it's like, I'm going to nurse him back to health. I work at a vet clinic. I get discounted vet care. So it's like, I'll take care of him, nurse him back to health, and then he's got to go. Obviously, as you guys know, that didn't happen. So anyways, so yeah, we did that. I went to the pet store, got all of the things he needed, all that fun stuff. By Thursday, his wounds were starting to get infected really badly and oozing pus and stuff. The doctor didn't want to put him on antibiotics right away on Monday because he was so small. It was going to be hard to dose antibiotics for a kitten his size. So Friday I took him back and I was like, look, his butt is disgusting. Like, we need to do something. So we dosed him as best we could for antibiotics and we started that. Saturday his wounds started to abscess, and by Sunday the abscess had ruptured. So I marked down that I got supplies. I ended up calling the doctor and asking her what I needed to keep it clean and whatnot. So I went to the clinic on my day off and got those supplies to make sure I could keep it clean and keep it from getting even more infected and stuff. So we continued the antibiotics, continued cleaning it multiple times a day, and eventually his wounds closed. But let me tell you, this was the most stressful week of my life. I spent every single day thinking that he was going to drop dead because of how bad that infection was, and the abscess was disgusting, and I did not sleep much this week. Let me just say that. It was very stressful. So now on to June, which is the last month we will go over. So for the first week, May 31st through June 6th, I used a kit from Murdoch Talks. So this was her Cyber Monday mystery from last year, and it is a Shrek-inspired kit. Perfection. Like, I don't know what else to say. I paired it with the lime green foil bundle that she released with it, and this was my first time using a kit from Murdoch Talks, and I struggled because I wasn't used to her format, but I could not use this kit. My sister's birthday was on this Monday, the 31st, and her favorite movie of all time is Shrek, which, can you blame her? Shrek is a cinematic masterpiece. So I knew that I had to use this kit for her birthday, and it was just, I love the way it turned out. I love that Murdoch Talks did a movie kit for a movie that you would have never thought to make a kit out of. Like, it's such, I wish that she would continue to do more underrated movies. Like, give me Emperor's New Groove, give me the Bee Movie, give me all of those movies, and I'll be a happy girl. Like, I need more kits like this. But yeah, that is that. I'll stop ranting about how much I need more kits like this. So like I said, Monday was my sister's birthday. I was sick most of this week. I ended up calling in on Wednesday. I don't remember the last time I was sick, but it was rough. I had to call in Thursday as well because that was still pretty rough. Friday was my day off, and that's when I started eventually feeling better. My sister had some friends in town this weekend for her birthday, so we took them shopping. We went to James Avery this day, and then we also went to the Waco Mammoth National Monument. If you're ever in Waco or driving through it, highly recommend going to the monument because it's pretty incredible. So yeah. Anyways, and then Saturday I finally went back to work. Raya and the Last Dragon came out on Disney Plus this day, and it turns out it's one of my favorite Disney movies. It is so good. I highly recommend it. And yeah, that is that week. Next up, we have our Pride spread for the year. So this is June 7th through the 13th. SPC artwork, of course, or SPC kit, and I paired it with a Silver Twinkle. Now this, typically I like to do my Pride spread the first week of June, but of course my sister's birthday fell on that week, so we pushed it back a week. I love this kit so much. I decided to color block with it. I don't know how I feel about the color blocking with this spread in particular, but I do really love the artwork. This is probably my favorite full box in the entire kit. Like, it's just absolutely beautiful. But yeah, anyways, as far as the week goes, I didn't end up going to Galveston, but my vacation days started this Wednesday. I decided to keep them because I was like, I'm so tired of work and whatnot. So I was like, I'm just going to go ahead and just keep my vacation days, and I'll stay in town and just do whatever. So that's what I did. I finished watching The Falcon and the Winter Soldier finally. I started watching Loki here. And then I also did a Jurassic Park rewatch. So over the weekend, I watched each of the movies, so that was really nice. Me and my sister went out to eat this Friday, so that was great. This Saturday was my mom's birthday, the 12th, so We went to the zoo and then we went to go get some ramen, which was really nice. So moving on, this is a kit from Caress Press. This was one of her mystery kits that I paired with gold confetti. Don't ask me what month this was because I couldn't tell you, but it's like an outdoor summer barbecue. I believe this was the week of Father's Day, and that's why I used it, but I don't actually remember because I didn't put Father's Day in the actual spread. I forgot to do that, but I feel like it was because this is very much so my dad's vibe. Like, he loves summer barbecues. Like, anytime we have people over, it's always a barbecue, so I think that is why I used it. So yeah, nothing really to note here. So we'll just move on to our last spread of this video. This is a mystery kit from Glam Planner. I don't remember if it was a monthly or a seasonal mystery, but yeah, I paired it with Pink Hollow Foil. This is a bundle from Murdoch Talks, and I really love this foil combination. I think it's really pretty. I do believe that the kit itself came with pink foil. Don't quote me on that, but I just don't use Glam Planner foil. I hate it with a burning passion. So I brought in my own, and I think the Pink Hollow really goes nicely with this kit. So yeah, this was the week of June 21st through the 22nd, or 27th, sorry if I didn't mention that before. And this was just your average work week. I ended up applying for some apartments on this day, so that was nice. Again, drained a lot of money from my account because application fees, of course. And then me and my sister went to Texas Roadhouse with her boyfriend, I believe, this day. And Texas Roadhouse is one of my favorites. I could literally live off of their rolls and their Caesar salad like for the rest of my life. Like, it's perfection. So that being said, that is it for this spread, and that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. As always, I'll try to link all the shops I talked about in the description box down below for you guys. As always, please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!